So we got a 30-minute Splatoon Direct. I'm going to be honest with you, Justin. I didn't do my homework. I forgot to watch this.
Oh, no.
I was going to watch it. That morning, and then I saw that it was 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, I don't have time for this right now. And then it just got pushed away. And now I'm here, kind of looking a fool, looking like a buffoon. I do have a list of every single thing that was shown off that we can talk about. I guess my question for you is, as someone who has watched this, what were your key takeaways? Like what did you see here that really caught your eye, if anything?
Well, I have a confession for you. I also did. I'm just
you
kidding.
also
I
not
watched
watch
it. I watched it. We are professionals here.
Some of us. One of us more than others in this
and
moment.
when you're not professional, I'm professional. When I'm not professional, which is 95% of the time, we got this.
We take turns.
So I played Splatoon 2. I didn't play Splatoon 1. I played Splatoon 2. And I liked it a lot. There are some things that I don't like about it. I think it can kind of be hard to control when you're playing portable. And as we all know,
Sure.
I play my Switch portable primarily just because that's the way I like to do it. Like trying to motion aim with a portable when you're in bed, trying to go to sleep. Let me tell you something. You annoy everyone around you. Archie does not like me playing this game. So there's that thing that I think makes it a little difficult. And when you're trying to do like really like fine tune aiming and stuff, like I played the Octo expansion and that involved a lot of like very like specific maneuvers and stuff that you had to do. So that was like a little frustrating on the Switch. I'm sure if you played it with a Switch Pro controller, it's fine. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't think Nintendo's known for high accuracy shooters. Let's just say that. So this started. And I felt like I was like they were talking to me like I was an idiot. I've never heard of what Splatoon was before. Like when they were first starting off talking and going through like what's going to happen in it. However, once the things kept going, eventually they kind of sold me with it. And there's a lot of good little additions here that I think ultimately are going to make this game a good, meaty expansion to Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2. So
okay, well, there you go.
So first of
what's
all,
up?
Salmon Run. Are you familiar with Salmon Run?
They showed it off at the last big showcase for this, didn't they? Or they had just announced that it was happening? It's like a DLC thing?
Or
it was a DLC
Salmon
thing?
Run was like a horde mode that they had, and it was like not all the time. It was like a limited event. And it was you and other people basically attacking other bosses and enemies and things like that. And it's going to be there all the time now, which I think is great. I think that's a huge change. Another kind of big change is the Splatfests are no longer one thing versus the other, like ketchup versus mustard, coffee versus soda, whatever they do. They are now triple. So you have...
this versus this.
The first one is going to be 3 of them. So rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And I think that's cool. Because a lot of the times when you're doing this stuff, it was pretty obvious. Like one was it was easier to have one that more people did than the other. And if you don't know the way it works is basically at the start of a Splatfest, you choose a team, and everything you do in the game, you're playing against the other team. And the team who gets the most percentage of wins, the team who gets the most percentage of like there's like 3 different categories you can win. The team who gets the most wins the Splatfest, and you get a cool little shirt. It's like it's a fun little thing to get people to play. But now having 3, I think, really makes it more interesting because I think it's going to be much more widespread with like the specific, like I think the percentages will be more over the place. It'll be a lot harder to predict which one's going to be more successful. And they have a cool new mode that basically, instead of it being 2 teams against each other, after you do an initial match, they have it so it's 2v2v2. There's like a special mode that you play afterwards. So there's a whole nother mode and a whole nother like wrinkle to the Splatfest formula. And people love the Splatfest anyway, so I think it's cool that they're trying this stuff in it. Plus, of course, you have more weapons. You have more maps. And you have a couple of new features as well. Let me see if I can find in the video here. They have a like card game kind of thing.
I did see this.
Yeah.
This was something that was not shocking, but a little bit like, well, that's an interesting take.
Yeah.
Like we'll see how that goes.
It's like it's not needed, but like to give you more things to play and
I don't hate it.
more stuff to do. Like, hey, I think that's pretty cool. And then, of course, they do have a single-player mode. And I was worried the way they were going about explaining it that maybe they pulled a Call of Duty on us and cut single-player. But
Sure.
But they have...
They didn't, did they?
It's still in there. Yep, still in there.
Yeah.
They still have it. And I think it's just... This is going to be a good content-rich experience for people, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Splatoon's a lot of fun. Easy to get into, hard to master, like most things, but
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they're cutting corners like they do with Mario Strikers, for example.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff that you can do in this game, and they've also announced paid DLC that will be coming out and free DLC updates that they'll be having too, probably in forms of weapons and outfits and everything like that. So a lot of good stuff here, a lot of content. I might end up getting this. We'll see.
I think I will. It comes out in less than a month.
Yeah.
I will be moving at that point, and it's right next to Last of Us. So it might be the kind of thing where like, but it's a multiplayer game. Although it does have the single player.
Yeah.
So it could be a nice little flavor break. I think I might also buy the Switch OLED with it, because like the battery on my Switch has been quite bad. It gets about an hour and a half of Xenoblade, like maybe 2. I've got. Not that the new OLED controllers are better, but I've got drift in my Joy-Cons. And it comes with that Pro controller, which is like an actual Pro controller. I have one of the like third-party Pro controllers, so it doesn't have any rumble, I realized. So I might do that, because it's also like it's a nice looking piece of hardware. I mean, it's like that is a lot of money for it, but
It is. And I mean, it's not a need. But
right, but it's a decent enough upgrade for where I'm at with my current Switch.
I think so.